wow. You definitely made the right choice calling me. I mean, this place is looking seriously drab.
Yeah, well, I ordered the tree, but I couldn't find the ornaments or any of the decorations.
Well, don't worry. By the time I'm done with this place, it will be completely styled. You know, you lucked out because I was able to raid the props room at the Crimson office.
Oh,
and able to get the props from all the old Crimson photo shoots. Hate to have to use the same props twice, you know.
Oh, that sounds cost efficient.
Yep. By the time I am done with this place, it is going to look like a Christmas postcard.
Well, I can't thank you enough. I really want this Christmas to be special for the boys.
Well, and for Elizabeth, too, right? I mean, once she gets back, of course.
Because you care about Elizabeth?
Well, I just want her to be happy. I mean, I want you two to be happy together.
Since when?
Since she started making moves on my boyfriend.
Still wandering the halls?
I couldn't sleep. You didn't by any chance slip something other than honey into my tea, did you?
So my plan is working. That crack-infused honey works like a charm. Every time.
Matt warned me to be careful around you.
The guy who was here earlier.
Yeah, he's afraid that you're not as stable as you appear.
And what do you think?
You want to know?
You know, I can't really blame Matt. He is a man, after all, and when a woman throws herself at him the way Elizabeth has, things are bound to happen.
There's no chance Matt is pursuing Elizabeth.
Please. I mean, this whole thing started when you left town. Elizabeth had a void to fill. I mean, God knows she can't go 3 seconds without a man in her life, and Matt was next on her hit list. I mean, basically, overnight, they went from barely knowing each other to friends, with benefits.
That's a serious accusation.
Yeah, okay, well, maybe not full benefits, but definitely a limited plan, and that's only because deep down inside, Matt is crazy about me.
What is a limited plan?
Well, Elizabeth went into her whole feverish victim act, and then she clung to Matt so much so that he couldn't leave her side, not even celebrate my birthday, and then he gave her this gorgeous topaz bracelet, which was mine. I mean, basically, Elizabeth's just trying to replace me.
Okay, Maxie, listen. Elizabeth almost died, all right? And now she decided to go away for a little while and heal from the emotional strain she's been under this past year. Most of that is about me. So I don't think that she's focusing on Matt or any other guy. Okay? She's trying to work on herself and get better. So you don't have anything to worry about.
You don't look like a psycho killer to me, but I have been wrong before.
Got a lot of experience with psycho killers, do you?
More than I care to admit. But I don't think they'd put the mass murderers in the same wing as all the other patients, so I'm gonna take a chance that you're not dangerous. As a matter of fact...
What?
Well, I know this is gonna sound funny, but I just feel like we've met before.
Oh, really? When?
I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but something about you seems awfully familiar. I don't know, maybe in a past life or something.
You believe in reincarnation?
I would like to. And then I would know that my baby could come back and live the life he never had the chance to live. I would love to see what you're working on. Oh, I'm sorry, that's incredibly rude of me. I should remember that, and it's an artist's decision way to unveil his painting, right? I know that I didn't like to show my work to anybody before it was completely done.
It's okay. Suppose I'll let it slide just this once. But I wouldn't tempt fate again if I were you.
Okay.
And since we haven't met in this life, I should probably introduce myself. I'm Ewing.
I'm Elizabeth.
Now, Matt.
Hi.
Hey.
Ewan, it was nice to officially meet you. Have a good night.
Are you sure that you should be spending time with this random and potentially dangerous patient here?
Okay, wait. First of all, I'm a patient here too, so I guess that makes me just as potentially dangerous as Ewing.
Ewing.
Matt,
He's Scottish.
what are you doing here?
You checked yourself out of the hospital so quickly, you left this behind.
Thank you.
Thought you'd want it.
I wondered what happened to this. It's very thoughtful of you. It's awfully late. You could have dropped this off tomorrow.
Yeah, no, it's no problem. I was actually in the neighborhood, so it wasn't a big deal. I was expecting you to be asleep, so I was just gonna drop it off and go. But, you know, you're awake, so here you go. You have your kids back. It's good. It's good.
What's really going on?
Just killed someone. That's all.
You killed someone, but it was self-defense, right?
You think I'm talking about Lisa?
That's not who you're talking about?
No. No, they solved that murder mystery. Yeah, it turns out the first officer was having an affair with the captain, so when she found out that Lisa killed him, she pretty much lost it. And yeah, she left us all on a suicide note, and I found out about it when they brought her into the hospital. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't anyone we know who killed her. Wait. But what were you just talking about?
So, I got a call in the middle of the night from a VIP patient. His doctors had read my research, and they were at the end of their ropes to treat an otherwise inoperable brain tumor. They wanted to try out my methodology. It was this golden opportunity to show that the treatment works, but it didn't.
Well, it sounds like the patient was just too far gone. It doesn't mean that your research is wrong or that it won't work on another case.
Yeah. You're the first person that I've told about this too, so. And I'm sorry because obviously you have enough on your plate right now, so.
It's fine. Obviously, you needed someone to talk to, and I'm glad I could be here.
Yeah. Other than Maxie, right? Because we both know how that goes.
You know, I understand Matt better than anyone else. He's easily distracted by his work and by the people who work with him, which just means that I need to focus harder on keeping him focused on me, and you need to focus on Elizabeth, keeping her focused on her recovery or whatever, and on you,
Maxie,
not on
I
Matt.
can't do that right now. You know that.
God, shoot! I left the Swedish Angels in the car. I will be right back. Hold up, Matt. Hey, hey there. Hey.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is festive.
it's not bad, right? I just thought the boys would be more comfortable having Christmas here until Elizabeth gets back from Shady Brook.
Shady Brook?
Yeah, she checked herself in.
So, how long is she gonna be there?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on what her psychiatrist says after she's evaluated.
Okay, so in the meantime, you're gonna be playing Mr. Mom?
Well, I mean, I have to watch the boys. I can't just leave till she gets back.
Wait, leave where? Are you going back to Ireland? Looking for another miracle?
I don't even know if there was one in the first place. I mean, I could have just noticed the bruises that Aiden had and buried it subconsciously.
Right, but then you miraculously remembered. Well, you're halfway across the
You know,
world.
every parent will tell you they have those thoughts and fears, and most of the time it turns out to be nothing.
Yeah, but this time it saved Aiden's life.
Yes, it did, and I literally had the warning spelled out for me, but you know what? I was too exhausted to know if I was asleep or awake or what was going on.
So now it's all just a bad dream.
No, I could have left those messages for myself. That's what I'm saying. You know, looking for omens that aren't there. Like today, I saw this girl with a red beret, and I thought to myself, oh, this could be another sign from Siobhan. But you know what? It's just a girl with a red beret.
Well, you seem pretty dead set on convincing yourself not to believe.
What about you? The master of con. Why are you suddenly interested in believing the impossible?
Just because something is impossible doesn't mean it's not real.
You would never purposely.
So what happened to the whole jumping from one con to the next thing? I mean, I thought you were proud of your lifestyle.
Oh, I am proud of my lifestyle. But sometimes you gotta change it up. Hey, we're not talking about me here. We're talking about you, what you believe in.
Deflecting again.
Totally.
Okay, well, I have my family, so I guess I should be believing in them, right?
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Oh, just pretend like I'm not even here.
Here. So, you already know this, but Elizabeth is trying to convince me that things would be different this time. Better. All right, so I went to Shady Brook, and I talked to her about it again. I had to be pretty blunt. And I just felt like I was kicking her when she was down. It just felt cruel, and I don't want to hurt Elizabeth. She doesn't deserve that. I don't know, man. I mean, maybe when she gets out of there...
Lucky, I'm gonna tell you what you keep telling me. You and Elizabeth do not work as a couple.
Right. Why is that? Is it me? Is it because I want something different, something more? Because when I look around this house and I think about my kids upstairs waiting for me to read them a bedtime story, the whole idea of a family, the complete package.
I just think that you'd be compromising what you believe in.
Yeah, but is it a compromise to believe in love?
It's only your first trial. This is groundbreaking work. You should expect a few bumps in the road.
Yeah, well, maybe it's a theory and nothing more, you know? Works great on paper, not in the real world.
I think you're too hard on yourself. All these years of living in Patrick's shadow, comparing and competing, you've lost your perspective.
Well, Patrick has a better track record than me, and that's not perspective, that's reality.
Okay, the fact that a political VIP called you for help is quite an accomplishment. It doesn't make you a miracle worker, though. No one is blaming you for his death, right? So why are you?
Why are you checked in here again? I think you should be working here as a shrink and not the other way around. And speaking of, have they assigned anyone to you yet?
No, but there's no rush.
There's no. What are you talking about? There's no rush. Were you comfortable here? You enjoying yourself?
I'm just appreciating being able to rest, and I need to process what's happened between me and Lucky.
I do know that the rejection hit you really hard. But honestly, I think that the time and the distance that you have from him is a good thing because you'll realize that you're better off without him. And just for the record, you sound a lot more sane than I feel right now.
I guess I better work a little harder to be convincing.